This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, aka Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
Yeah, you already know what time it is. You understand? UPK, One West, and the Command Junior High to all my brothers. We rolling through. You understand? Cause these niggas weak. These niggas don't know what to do. You see these soldiers beside me, standing in all black with them shields on post, watching. They all my brothers.
Gold is precious, but loyalty is priceless. Harm on the mind might leave you lifeless. Wrong with this shit, I'ma need a diaper. Endure through any crisis, cause all my niggas righteous, all politics with vipers. Cowards fold, real niggas hold rank, stand for what they believe in, won't compromise a day. Never harmonize with traitors, do not affiliate with impersonators. You cross the line, you gon' catch the vapors. My niggas strong, no chase. Them other niggas sweet like annihilators. Tank full of brown sugar like annihilate. Every time I move a righteous demonstration, all I deny is Satan. My brother's glorious, true warriors. The label swore down the death sentence. Can't stop till we notorious. Thrown in my way with a supreme audience. Proud ass nigga get exiled. No loitering around my brothers.
Yeah, you already know what it is. 144 back again, UPK style, putting it down for my brothers. And I roll with straight soldiers.
That's
you
right.
See them niggas with them shields
That's
and
right.
the fatigues and them boots. They my brothers. We gon' rule it on the king, understand? We gon' rule this bitch at all costs. Nigga, we gon' take this from them crackers.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's
we gon'
right.
eat and drink. Me and all
my brother like the ladder house. You can't blend with my men, nigga. I can tell you fake from your treacherous mouth. Claiming God is all love, we don't believe that. Give a damn about your 2 cents. Fuck your feedback. I give it all for my brothers, they deserve it. No excuses for my niggas. They striving to be perfect. Sacrifice whatever form, they never owe it. You be cake, we click tight like Sweet Pea and Joe. Endure to the end, it's what a wise man told me. Licking from the top shelf, but I spit it with the load. 144, nigga, everybody know me. All I ever wanted was revenge, fuck a road. Say you down for the cause, gotta show me. Stand tall and do not blush. Remain calm when the danger pop up. Flow deep like David Jones locker. More bars than Central Locker. No competition, only glory in the distance for my brothers.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, and she stop it, and she the props. It's about to get serious. Boy, when they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. And she the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. And she the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, and she the prophets. Like we all come together. They say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and boy, your ass need to stop it, and she the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. You gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, and she the one with step. I'm solid for show to the fake niggas. Stay silent, I got it, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep me slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, your baby pants through the fire. And she the prophets, that baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Plus your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, and she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years. Right. But that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, and she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're one west.
Okay.
If you're looking for me, you can find me with a real stick. We be outside getting active like it's field day. They say I'm the best, that ain't really what my bills say. I'ma keep turning it up on rappers till it kills me. When I'm dead and gone, play this song at my funeral. That'll make it beautiful. Gon' bring the shooters through. 144 top 3 and REI come. Coming with that 88 Maverick, that's my top gun. Flyer than the pilot, you be quiet when your ops come. Then you talking loud, getting proud when the cops come. Homie, I will not run. I ain't got the stamina. I just zoom in, scope lens like a camera. Pop that. I ain't talking bottles, talking hollows, pistol compact. Boots, gloves, goggles, and we ready for that combat. Make you hit the floor like you searching for your contact. I'm you rappers' fathers, and I wonder where your mom at. You know what they all say, sprinkle them with hate. Now I'm feeling like I'm sorbet. Fake leather seats, it ain't butter, but it's parquet. Watching them bees smoke the nets at the Barclay. Hey. We ain't got no time for no peace. They wanna hit them niggas from the streets. Them niggas from the streets. I'm praying all the time, facing east. Still grab the 9 when it's beef. That 9 when it's beef. I never close my eyes when I sleep. I never close my eyes when I sleep. We ain't got no time for no peace. They wanna hit them niggas from the streets. Them niggas from the streets. The niggas from the streets. Grip that 9-9 get the swinging like I'm Tiger. When we're in your city, alarms ringing like a timer. Check the stash box, got a Glock in a Bible. Still keep $1,000 attachment on a rifle. They don't want me back up on my raw shit. I just wanna rap and let me ball shit. Only time I lack is in a coffin. When there's get back, it's gonna cost them. I forgot the feeling what a loss is. Ain't no white Jesus on no crosses. Some you make me nauseous. Get a shorty bender like contortion. Fringes on my denim and some forces. We ain't got no time for no peace. They wanna hit them niggas from the streets. Them niggas from the streets. I'm praying all the time, facing east. still grab the 9 when it's beef. I never close my eyes when I sleep. I never close my eyes when I sleep. We ain't got no time for no peace. They wanna hit them niggas from the street.
All right, this is Rooted Speech, man. We got Captain Taiwo in the building. Yeah. So, Cap, man, let us know where you from.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man, on Rooted Speech, man. Listen, I'll break it down right quick, though.
Don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I finish, one West when I start. Big shine. Big glow, I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got $1 million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. Fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts. Very large caliber on very small cats. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka, equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beat, yeah, Ramak with a bin shot ya. The best rhymer, since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not inside of my conglomerate. Wreck like King Kong. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm throughout pain that bring drama. Stay focused on things that bring commas. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect. Pay homage that I'm One West bred, One West vetted, One West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, One West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, One West when I start. I said I've been One West bred, One West vetted, One West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, One West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, One West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now One West about put me up in a starship. About to fly the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down, no, we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with style, we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Designing charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had friends on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, no Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain of $150. Off my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause the niggas getting fouled, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. It's UPK, not a part, but together. Homie, I've been One West bred, One West vetted, One West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, One West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, One West when I start. One West bred, One West vetted, One West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, One West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, One West.
Really serious and you're looking for a Christ man, the one who's knowing it with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will, I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave ship. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Paint Christ in they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate. African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the saint. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, ain't me murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. Look, that's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. There's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
Sometimes your brother wants you to get in the game with him and sell dope with him and destroy his people. Sometimes he wants you to do that. You gotta hate your brother sometimes, man. You gotta hate him sometimes. Sometimes you sisters gotta hate your own sisters, man. You know why? You know why you sisters gotta hate your own sisters sometimes? Because she gonna tell you to leave your husband when you having a bad day. Girl, leave that man. You deserve better, girl. That's what she gonna say. You gotta hate her for that because you're supposed to stay with your man. You're not supposed to leave your man for nothing. I don't give a damn. We gonna get another woman. It don't matter. You don't leave your man for nothing in the world, and that is in the Bible, man. So you gotta hate your sister sometimes because of that. You gotta hate her because of that sometimes, because she's gonna lead you the wrong way. And why you taking advice for her when she ain't got no damn man anyway? You don't need to listen to her no way, man. All right, go ahead and keep reading. Sometimes your brother wants you to get in the game with him and sell dope with him and destroy his people. Sometimes he wants you to do that. You gotta hate your brother sometimes, man. You gotta hate him sometimes. Sometimes you sisters gotta hate your own sisters, man. You know why? You know why you sisters gotta hate your own sisters sometimes? Because she gonna tell you to leave your husband when you having a bad day. Girl, leave that man. You deserve better, girl. That's what she gonna say. You gotta hate her for that because you're supposed to stay with your man. You're not supposed to leave your man for nothing. I don't give a damn. We gonna get another woman. It don't matter. You don't leave your man for nothing in the world, and that is in the Bible, man. So you gotta hate your sister sometimes because of that. You gotta hate her because of that sometimes, because she's gonna lead you the wrong way. And why you taking advice for her when she ain't got no damn man anyway? You don't need to listen to her no way, man. All right, go ahead and keep reading. Sometimes your brother wants you to get in the game with him and sell dope with him and destroy his people. Sometimes he wants you to do that. You gotta hate your brother sometimes, man. You gotta hate him sometimes. Sometimes you sisters gotta hate your own sisters, man. You know why? You know why you sisters gotta hate your own sisters sometimes? Because she gonna tell you to leave your husband when you having a bad day. Girl, leave that man. You deserve better, girl. That's what she gonna say. You gotta hate her for that because you're supposed to stay with your man. You're not supposed to leave your man for nothing. I don't give a damn. We gonna get another woman. It don't matter. You don't leave your man for nothing.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. Clap it up for class. We are the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the Commanding General Yohanan, the only man that's been ordained to push this truth and ordained those who are now ordained to push this truth. Hey, you talking about? We have since 1969 been teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans the truth of the Bible, which is that you, Black man, you, Hispanic man, you, Native American man, are the true Israelites according to biblical prophecy, according to history, and according to archaeology. We can prove it in so many ways. Right here at 3353 Glenville Road is where we bring you the truth of the Bible every week, day in and day out, Monday through Friday. And today is Tuesday, the brotherhood class. Right. All right. And I hope after this class, I still got my brothers. Okay, because we got something to talk about with my brothers. Okay, we building a righteous household. All right, we was trying to get this part 2 in before, but a glorious circumstance took place where Officer 5000 came in and laid down the law for us. Most High in Christ to that. Today, we'll be looking at this is part 2. So quick recap of what we talked about in part 1 was really the woman's role in the household. Okay, we talked about the woman's role. We went into detail on what her expectations should be, how she should carry herself in the household, what are her roles in the household, her duties, these things and that and the third. We went over that in grave detail. I actually was told that I lost a lot of my sisters. I don't know. I love my sisters, man. We gonna get you back though. All right. Salakia, but not sorry. All right. My favorite scripture is Galatians 4:16, because have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? And all we speak here in the home of the truth is the truth of the Bible. Okay, I'm not giving you my own words. I'm giving you the Bible, and we're just gonna explain what it means. All right, we're gonna explain the words that you're seeing. Okay. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah, priest and officer Halakaman in the building with us. The water Ak for being here.
Hey, no sweat, Adawan. It's good to be here, sir. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Hey, you talking about? We got a couple of y'all Albanites in here. It's getting real southern in here. You know what I mean? Real Benny, real dirty. Okay. We got a couple brothers in the class from Albany, and the brother on the screen is in Albany. Hey, you talking about?
Come, we taking over.
This is ISUPK Atlanta, okay? No sweat. You can try it. We just gonna start up another camp with y'all, man. We need the schools to spread out. We need the school to spread out. We need ISUPK Benny. All right, ISUPK 229 in the bit. Hey, you talking about? All right. So hold me down real quick and get me. Okay, get me. We gonna take it from the top, from where we not really where we left off in the last class, because we kind of got cut short. So we gonna go back to the beginning of that one. So give me Deuteronomy chapter 6, Baba Kashai, verse 7.
Come, let's get into it, sir.
And before you do that, can you get me 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 3? We talking about a household. We got to set up we got to first establish a structure. Okay.
What we want to start at verse 1?
Actually, I jumped the gun on that. Give me Ephesians 5 and 23. Okay. That's what I want. Ephesians 5 and 23.
Come, sir.
Okay, so hold that and let my brother give me 1 Corinthians 11 and 3.
Oh God. This is the book of First Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3.
Come on.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So the head of man is Christ. We about to get the hierarchy. So we got man right here. And the head of man is Christ, right? Let me bring my hands down on my screen. All right, next.
And the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is the man. We still right here. Man right here, woman right here. The woman's head is man. Man's head is Christ. Read on.
And the head of Christ is God.
Can't be the same person, right?
Right.
Because is man and woman the same person?
Right.
Is Christ and man the same person?
Right.
And how can Christ and God be the same person?
Right.
Don't make no sense.
Right.
All right. So we got clear understanding of, and I always like to dispel the Christianity whenever I get the chance. Okay. So we gonna hit on this Trinity shenanigans real quick and then move on. So you got woman, separate entity from man, which man is over woman. We got man, separate entity from Christ, which is the head of man. And then we have Christ, which is a separate entity from God, which is the head of Christ. Right? Boom, 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 boom. Right? Good. So we understand how a man and a woman can be one, just like we can understand how man and Christ can be one, right? Just like we can understand that Christ and God can be one. This is not one entity. It's actually one what? Blow my mind. Baba Kashai. What you got?
One spirit.
One spirit. I like that. I like it, but I'm thinking more like a Honda. What you got?
One body, sir.
Honda's got bodies. Yeah. But I'm thinking of a specific body of this Honda.
Oh, Slaki, Adawan.
What you got?
One mind.
Come on. The brother in the back. Accord. One accord. Okay. One accord. That's the Honda I was talking about. I tried to get you the oh man, somebody gotta dug it. You know what I mean? Come on. I thought he had it too. No sweat. One accord. That is one mind. That is one spirit. That is one body. Right? Because you're in one accord. All right? You're not one thing. All right? You're still separate entities, but along the same lines of each other. Right? That's what we're actually gunning for with this class, is to put the head of the household back over the household. Right? To get things in line, to establish how it's supposed to be. All right? Simple. So we understand the hierarchy. Now, do me a favor. No. Go ahead and bring out Ephesians 5 for me, Baba Kasha.
Come on, sir. The book of Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 23.
Yep.
Or do you want to start at verse 22, sir?
I agree.
Come
That's why I want to start. God, the water.
Sounds good to me, sir.
Sounds great to me. Hey, you talking about?
Come, the book of Ephesians. Come, 5 and verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands.
Look at that. Wives, submit yourselves to your husband. So we had the hierarchy. So we see wives submit to the head, the one who's over them, right? Just like we should submit to Christ, just like Christ submits to the Most High.
Right.
Simple, right? Read on.
Come, sir. As unto the Lord.
As unto the Lord. So there's no difference in that submission from here to here, here to here, or here to here, right? Woman submits to man, woman submits to Christ, woman submits to God. Man submits to Christ, man submits to God. Christ submits to God. You see, it's no different, right?
Come, sir. Verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
For the husband is the head of the wife.
Right. Read.
Even as Christ is the head of the church.
Even as Christ is the head of the church. Read.
And he is the savior of the body.
And he's the savior of the body. That is the church. So understand what this is highlighting is the relationship between the two. What I'm going to be highlighting in this is actually contextually is speaking of something else, and we can get that context. Read on, just for shits and giggles. Read on.
Salaki Adawan, if I could, real quick.
Uh-huh.
Just like Christ put his body on the line, for the church, for the body. If an intruder come into the house, the husband has got to put his life on the line.
That's right.
He's got to guard and protect the wife. The same way, in the same way that Christ loves the body. Loves the church. I yield, sir.
Look, like you're saying everything right. And this is what the verse is. And you see, that's the river that flows through the Bible. Is when you get on that river, you could tell what's coming up next. Okay? Because watch this. Read on.
Come, sir. Verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ.
The church is subject unto Christ, right?
So let the wives be to their own husbands.
So let the wives be to their own husbands, right?
In everything.
Read on.
Come, verse 25. Husbands, love your wives.
Love your wives. Read.
Come, even as Christ also loved the church.
understand this love that the Bible always talks about is not the love that most people know today. Right? Love, as it's told today, is a feeling. It's this warm, nice feeling. You know, it could be a word even. You know, I don't want to use the L word. I don't tell the, you know what I mean? We used to call my cousin Wheat in his pimping. Like he was Wheat in his gang because he used to throw that L word out there. And I was like, bro, come on, bro. You can't be talking about you love these. You know, you can't love these. You know what I mean? But that's what would get him. You know, he would tell them, I love you, and da 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 da, and they would believe it. They would like to hear that because it's just a word. But he didn't behave like he loved them, right? He didn't do anything to show or to prove that he loved them, right? In the Bible, love is a verb, right? It's an action word. And every time you see love, you see the action that follows, right? Because just like man is supposed to love his wife the same way Christ loves the church. And understand, and the reason I brought you here is to see the idea that it's not Christ loves the men. No, it's Christ loves the church. That's everybody beneath him. Right? So that's where we get what is it? Galatians. Give me Galatians, I believe 3:16. Let me get there with you. Let me make sure that's what I want. I believe it's Galatians. You stay where you at, Halak.
On concert.
I think it's Galatians 3:16. No, it's not 3:16. Slovakia. I thought it was Galatians 3. It might be 2:16. I'm terrible at perusing, and I don't really got time to peruse. I'm looking for Juno Greek. No male, no female.
Oh, come on, concert.
There we go. And I was over there. I went through 3 and I ain't see it. Yeah, 3:28. Because watch this. Read that.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 3, verse 28.
Right.
There is neither Jew nor Greek.
Right.
There is neither bond nor free.
Mm-hmm.
There is neither male nor female.
Right.
For ye are all one in Christ Jesus.
So it don't matter if you was born like this or you found out about this. It don't matter if you were forced to do it or you chose to do it. It doesn't matter if you're a man doing it or a woman doing it. Christ died for all those situations. Christ is over the church. So it don't matter what you are or how you are, right? As an Israelite, because this is the thing, if we want to get into it, we can. I don't think we need to, but we can, right? Because this Jew is a born Israelite that knows and keeps the law. The Greek here is actually Hellene. In the Greek, that word there means Hellenized Jew. That's an Israelite that was forced to do Greek culture. So forced to not be circumcised, forced is a heavy word. It's no different than we know we're Israel, but you go to your average black person on the street, they're going to tell you, hey, I'm African American. They eat pork, crab, shrimp, lobster. That's not our culture. They don't know that. Right? They take women and cycle through them, and this woman and then that woman, and then that's why I left this woman, not knowing that that's not our culture. Anybody who's an Israelite that doesn't know what they're supposed to be doing, that's this Greek here. That's what that means. Because, it's either Hebrew Israelite or Americans or blacks, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because that's what they would call themselves, right? So that's what that's talking about. And it doesn't matter which one. Christ looks at everybody under them the same, right? So when we go back to Ephesians, and we see that husbands are supposed to love your wives, just like Christ loved the church, we get to see what that love means. Read that for me, Baba Shah.
Come on, sir. Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 25.
Right.
Husbands, love your wives.
Right.
Even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it.
And gave himself for it. And then he gave himself for it. That's what we, as the husbands, are required to do. Right?
Right.
We're to give ourselves for it. Just like the brother said, when something go bump in the night, guess who need to get up? Right? When somebody in the line bump into your rib and start talking crazy, guess who need to step in front? You might even be old school. I ain't gonna hold you. I kind of feel some type of way about this. It's shenanigans. It's pure shenanigans. But I do feel some type of way. Imagine your woman pumping gas and you sitting in the cup. like imagine you on the inside and your rib on the outside walking down the street. You know what I mean? Like, it's just little stuff like that. It's like, I guess I'm old fashioned. It's like I feel some type of way. I know it don't mean nothing. All right, I could have been busy or I don't know, whatever. We just broke this corner. We was on this side of the street and walked to this side of the street. And you never know. You never know. But it's still like, I would be like, hold on, switch. Watch out. No, hell no. Hey, what are you doing? I know I was on the phone. I was in and then I would catch myself. Bitch, what are you doing? Get in the car. Like, hold on. I'm about to have some nigga walking by be like, like, you know what I mean? So like it. What you got at?
Like, I made definitely hit the point that you made, because even going back to what you saying, about hoods, is that whole pimping, society, the whole pimping notion stuff. That was another thing that destroyed us, being strong black people. The whole love thing is action first, something that do.
Right. Right.
You bring up the pumping gas thing. I remember being young, and that's what I did. I sat in the car and I shot pumping gas. It was like, yeah, like I got it.
Yeah, that's that pimping. Yeah. Yeah.
One thing we destroyed as black men is understanding what love is. And then even, like you said, the sister is, they have been destroyed that as well, because they'll have a nigga say, oh, I love you. And then, they want to do whatever in the world. They're going to drop draws, they're going to cook meals, they're going to do whatever, because the man has said some words.
Right.
What is this man actually doing? What is he showing? What is he sacrificing?
Right. 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 Most High in Christ. That's absolutely right. Now, it's and I want to broaden your horizon, just like my brother was just talking about all these little things, right? It says he gave himself for the church, right? Christ gave himself for the church. We should give ourselves for our women, right? Now that sounds like, and it was funny. I sent this to my rib. I saw a meme. It was hilarious. It was like, it said maturity in marriage is realizing that when your husband says, I will do anything for you, he means fighting dragons and bad guys and shit, not the dishes and the laundry. Okay, that's not the anything he is talking about. Okay, that is, yes. Okay, there is truth to that. I will give it up. There is truth to that, but understand that there's still a little misunderstanding from men because of that, right? You have to realize, as the head, as the leader, your job is to lead and to serve those who you are leading. Those who you are leading is going to get hungry. You got to provide food. Those who you are leading can get thirsty. Those who you are leading can get scared. Those who you are leading can get lost. Think of a shepherd and his sheep. The shepherd leads the sheep, but he also shaves them, he feeds them, he milks them, he does everything for his sheep. And we get lost as men in what the sheep can do for us. Right. We get lost in that. And that's why I started the class. The part 1 was that. This is what the sheep is supposed to do. This is what the followers are supposed to do for the leaders. But then when you see Christ wash feet, when you see Christ minister to the weak, to the sick, and travel here to talk to these and go here to deal with those and to cast out demons in here and to do this with that and all of this, what do you think he's doing? That's service. What you got? Come on. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Go ahead. No. It's Tawab. No. Go ahead. Because this is he jumping the gun, but I think let it flow. We'll let it flow. Go ahead. If that's where your spirit, ride the river, man. Let's ride the river, man. We gonna cascade down that bit together, man. Hey, you talking about? Let go. Ride the river, my brother. Ride the river. Let go. That was a few precepts down, but we're gonna go ahead and get there right now. Matthew 20 and verse. Read.
And whosoever will be chief among you.
This is talking to the head, the chief, the leader among you. Read.
Let him be your servant.
Let him be your servant. The chiefest among you is your servant. Imagine for my man with a little rank. You know what that number means? On the back of your rank? Officer of 50, officer of 500, officer of 1,000, officer of 5,000, captain of 10,000, captain of 13,000. What does that number mean? You'll be surprised how many people got it ass backwards and thinking that number means how many people serve them. Right. But it truly means how many people you serve. Right. You as an officer of 50 should be able to serve 50 men and their households. And they should report to you for everything that they need. You as an officer of 500 should have about 10 officers of 50 reporting to you for about everything that they need for them people under them. And so on and so forth, okay? That's the hierarchy that was set up by Moses. That's how he set it up. This is a military body. And you command these men, and you are in debt to these men. You serve these men. So you as the chief, you as the husband, you as the head of the household, you serve those children. You serve those ribs. That is your duty. That is your obligation. If you want to be the chiefest among them, if you want to be head honcho, which according to the hierarchy you need to be, because the Most High established the hierarchy, we don't be like, yeah, I'll let her lead today. I'm gonna take a break for the next 2 months, baby. You tell me what to do. No. La-ah. You the chief, you the boss, you have the answers. You give the direction. You provide the service. Right? When she feels some type of way and don't understand and this and that and the thing, you service her mental issues. I don't want to do the, I did do it like this. Hold on. You, okay, wait. Back it up. You know what? Cut that out. Yeah. You service. I like that. You ease her mind. You see what I did there? That's what you are to do. Right? When she worried about how this gonna get paid and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, you give her the security she needs. Everybody blames the insecure for being insecure. You got to blame the security guard for the insecurity. Okay? If she is insecure, that is your fault. That's your fault. You have to show her that she's in a safe place. You have to prove to her over and over and over that she's good here. That's your doing. Her insecurities, this is as your real. Because imagine your kid is afraid of swimming, afraid of the water. What do? Hey, man, don't worry about the water. The hell with the water. We don't even swim. Nah, the hell with that. Nope. No. That's not what you do. Hey, boy, you tripping. Get in that water. Stop playing. What are you doing? The boy ain't scared. Get in the water. That's not what you do either. You fight with them. You appeal to them. You get real close and find out is it this? What about this? Look, this is safe, and show them and prove to them over and over and over again until next summer your kid jumping cannonballs into that pool. That is your job. Black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, that is your job to educate. What you got? Get your ass in the water. That might work. You get your ass in the water. I get you. Yeah, I'm here with you. I'm going to show you that it's okay. I get in the water first. I'll blow bubbles. I'll dip my head. Look, I'm okay. You do all of this. Jump through all these hoops for that child. So understand, this goes back to Galatians. There's no Jew, no Greek. There's no woman or child in your household. They're all who you supposed to give yourself for. They're all who you're supposed to. In this regard, I feel like we understand the context when I say bend the knee too. Because I have other verses where it says to not give them your power, however. Right? It's better that your children seek after you than you after them. That woman want to go, you let them go. That child wants to go, you let them go. We see stories like the prodigal son. He didn't chase after his son. Wait, why do you want your inheritance? No. I'm still alive. Stay with me. I could do better. Well, how you want me to be as a father to you? I know as a man of God, I did everything that was required of me. And you still say no. No sweat. Let him go. Now, in the story of the prodigal son, he came back. But then you got stories like with Job. They all got off. All right? And the kids died, woman went off, all type of stuff. He got better women, better kids, all of that after the fact. That's your faith that you should have as the head of the household. But you're still required to do, because watch this. This is why I wanted Deuteronomy 6. Give me Deuteronomy 6 and 7. Because this is now talking about those requirements. Now, there's no Jew nor Greek. There's no male nor female. There's no wife, no children to you. That's to Christ. To Christ, there's no Jew, no Greek, no male, no female, no bond, no free. That's to Christ who's up here. But you as the head of the household, there's no boy child, no girl child, no rib number 1, rib number 2, rib number 3. None of that. There's none of that. They're all who you are responsible for. Now, let's read this and then I'll get into the contingency. Go ahead. Read, Baba Kasha.
God, sir. Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 7.
Come on.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children.
Give me verse 6, Salakia. We need a little context. What is this them that they're talking about? Read from me.
Come. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thy heart. And thou shalt teach them diligently.
Right. So these words that the Most High commands us, these are his commandments. These are his laws, his statutes, his commandments, everything. These things that should be in your heart. This is what you should teach them. Read.
Come. Thou shalt teach them diligently.
Diligently.
Come. Unto thy children.
Unto thy children. And remember, we established already there's no child, no wife under you. So anytime he says children, we gonna throw the wife in there too. Because you got the patience of a saint for your kids. But it's like your wife, I don't know, you just get fed up too quick. That's not okay. You see what I'm saying? The same patience, maybe even more. Because the difference between the patience of your child is that, Lord allow, you was there from the beginning. And you were able to facilitate an environment for them to grow. So you would know them a little more. You would understand their weaknesses a little more. Because you were there the entire time with your children. So Most High in Christ, you got all the patience in the world for these kids. You take all the time in the world. You forego, hey, I gotta lead the slave. I gotta go. My kids need me. This, that. No sweat. No sweat. Now, if your rib having a breakdown, it's like, man, look, I get off at 7. All right. Wait a minute. No, sir. No, sir. Man, that's a grown-ass woman. That's your grown-ass woman. She is a part of you the same way the kids are a part of you. They're all you. They all represent you the same way. So the same way when the Bible talks about children to their fathers, is the same way that these husbands should be to their wives. Same way. Spiritually. Spiritually. Okay? Give me Ecclesiasticus 30 and verse 1. Because it's very, and I have to say that because spiritually, okay? Because we're going to give an example of how it's literal for the children, but spiritual for the wives. Okay? So read on for me out in Deuteronomy chapter 6, Baba Kashaf.
Come, sir. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children.
Read, and wives, read.
And shall take of them when thou sittest in thine house.
When you in the house, you should be teaching. Read.
And when thou walkest by the way.
When you walk by the way, y'all out on the road, you find these opportunities to teach. Read.
And when thou liest down.
Even when you closing it out for the night. Teaching moments. They appear at all these different times. And it's your responsibility to seize that moment. To do exactly that. To teach them. Teach your sons how to be a man. Teach your daughters how to be wives. How to be women. Teach your wife how to be a wife. To you. Read on.
Come. And when thou risest up.
Even when you get up in the morning, the first thing you do, the first thing you looking at is how to teach, how to do this better, how to correct, how to. That is your job. And it seems real easy. And that's why I said, like, it sounds easy, the hunting, fighting bad guys and slaying dragons and shit. Like, that's what everything is to a man. It's the big things. Pause. It's the Salakia. It's the heavy lifting, right? Right? It's the heavy lifting. Is what we talking about. Right? I'm just at the house, ain't doing shit till I hear somebody kick in our door. 364 days, this nigga ain't moved. Unless somebody kick the door on this 365th. That's not true, Akio. That's not true, my brothers. That's not the only way to serve your family. This is how you serve them as well. Just like the brother is reading right now. You're responsible for teaching. You're responsible for guiding. You're responsible for leading. You're responsible for facilitating everything they need. Read on out.
Come, sir. Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 8.
Oh, Salaki. That's Tawab. Give me that Ecclesiasticus, because we got to show you how it's so spiritual when dealing with these women. right? And literal when you're dealing with the kids in the biblical sense. Read that for me, Baba Kasha.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 30, verse 1.
Come on.
He that loveth his son.
So if he loves his son, and remember, anytime we heard children, we're going to throw wives in there too.
Right.
Because yes, it says sons, but it means daughter as well. It also means wives. He that loves his wives, he that loves his sons, he that loves his daughters. Read.
Causeth him off to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the
end. Wait a minute. Don't do that. Don't conflate that right now. That's a terrible time to do that. Okay, this is the rod of correction. Okay? This is the rod of correction. Chill out, bro. No, okay. Depending on who you're at. All right, this is terrible. All right, it's going left. We going left right now. Okay. Okay, we are definitely going left. Okay. Because I think my rib would agree. but this is the thing. It's actually the opposite for the women. The rod of correction is actually removing the rod from them. I'm like, nah. You know that statement where you hear that them shenanigans in them old sitcoms, this is gonna hurt you more than it hurts me. No, it's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. So like that's what it is. This is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. Disciplining your child, disciplining your rib, going through all of that. And I know my women ain't gonna agree. I know they ain't gonna believe what I'm saying right now. But trust me, any situation where she kind of annoys you, she did this thing wrong for the third time. You know how much easier it is for us to just ignore it? Nah. I'm not. Never mind. As men, that's what we do a lot. We gauge the things that we can deal with. But that's not love, my brothers. Give me Proverbs 9. And we'll start at verse 9. Halak, you got that for me?
Come on, sir.
Read that, Baba Kasha.
Come on, the book of Proverbs, chapter 9 and verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Give instruction to a wise man,
mm-hmm.
and he will be yet wiser.
Now here, we're going to expound that. We're going to stretch that to not, anytime you see man in the Bible is not just men. Here, it's not just men. Give an instruction to a wise woman, they will yet be wiser. Give an instruction to a wise child, they will yet be wiser. Read on.
Come on. And he will love thee.
You see that? It seems hard for us to correct this woman because she gonna get mad. I know she gonna get mad. I'm gonna have to hit. I'm gonna have to prove it. I'm gonna have to break it down. I'm gonna have to go back and forth and da 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 da. That's it hurts me more than it hurts you. Because I was chilling. I was at peace. And this slightly salty casserole that you done over salted for the third damn time. It just seemed like you like this much salt in your casserole. I don't. Because you know what not correcting them does? What does not going to her and her alone do? What does not fixing your child's issues do?
Salaki one, if I could.
What you got out?
It caused them to sin. It caused them to remain in their error.
Yes, definitely caused them to remain in their error. But look at it from your perspective, from the instructor's perspective. I'm a teacher in the classroom, and every hand is raised. I ask them for the answer, and no, Johnny, you wrong. Sarah, you wrong too. Calvin, hell no. What was you talking about? You know what I mean? Like all these wrong answers. And then you don't take the time to correct it. As the teacher, what does that do?
Like it does two things. Take a step further from what the priest said.
Festers. That term right there, fester. That's a little extra. That got a little weight. Somebody define I like that. Come on. Come on. Lack. It shows your weakness.
Right.
Because now when she make the casserole for all your people at the slave, for all your people at the job, like, God damn, who made this casserole? This is salty as a bitch. Now, Eddie, where you bring this casserole, boy? God damn. Mr. Johnson, we need to talk about Lil Calvin's behavior. Mr. Johnson, and not only his behavior, does he bathe at night? This nigga stink. Mr. Johnson, do you put proper clothes on this boy? Do you need help clothing him, washing it? Because he is representing a problem. She is representing a problem. Let her brother be like, hey, bro, this your girl. Get your bitch, bro. Hey, get your bitch, bro. She out of pocket right now. That's on you, bro. What you got out?
Definition of fester, Audubon.
Oh, come on.
Audubon.
Mhm.
Definition of fester.
Mhm.
Fester refers to a wound or sore becoming infected, inflamed, and producing pus.
Figuratively,
it describes negative emotions like anger, resentment, or a problem growing worse over time due to neglect.
you see that? That's fester. It will breed resentment between you and that child, between you and that woman, if you don't correct her. Now, 2 verses above that Proverbs, you see what happens if you correct a fool, but that's not what we're talking about. We already got our women in order. Now we talking about you. Read that proverb. Read that Ecclesiasticus 30 again. Baba Shah.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 30, verse 1.
You got the mic?
He that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end.
You're not going to enjoy that woman if you don't correct that woman.
Right.
That will breed resentment. Now, how you wishy-washy with the correction? You need to know what you want. You need to know where you stand as the head. You think Christ wasn't attached to the Father to know exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it? That's you. That is your responsibility, my brothers, is to get attached to Christ. Because how can you lead if you know not how to follow? You have to know how to follow not only the man above you, we talking specifically here, Christ. How to follow somebody that's going to lay their life for you, who has laid his life for you. Now you got to do the damn same thing for them. That's a heavy burden, my brothers. That's some real deal. Get it together. Yeah, she feels some type of way. Yeah, she's insecure. If she looking through your phone, it's because you made it that way. You hiding something. What you hiding for? She can see shadows. She know what it's about. Stop the cap. Stop the cap, my brothers. She insecure. You lack security. You ain't secure enough. What you got?
Like I said, we got a couple comments in the chat.
Yeah, my what's the name went down. I'm gonna try to get back in and I couldn't see it. What you got?
Dr. One said validate. That's the word he used when you asked that question.
About what does it do to the wrong? It validates the wrong. They're thinking that this is good behavior. You're actually teaching the wrong thing by ignoring the wrong thing.
Oh God.
Come on.
Sister Celia said, I like it, sir. This is why fathers in the household are a must. Correction comes very easy to women with active fathers.
Right.
That is true. And this is sad that a lot of our women don't have active fathers. So correction from a man is crazy to them. You know, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, like, I got to jump back a little bit. This is from
Okay, because we're going to put a pin right here because that statement right there, and I'm going to tell you why that is, sis. There's a heavy point you made there, sis. I'm going to tell you why in a second. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and look. I told you what it is. What am I hiding? Come on, son. Come on, son. Come on. Now, there is an understanding of oversharing that we as men shouldn't do. You shouldn't overshare to your kids. Hey, we planning to go to Disney World next week. Plans can change. Things can happen. Not something as big as Disney World. You already got that shit booked. But I mean, like, I plan on taking you to Chuck E. Cheese this weekend. But damn, the dude that was on call, he's sick. So they gave me the e-phone, so I'm on call. And what'd you say? Oh, he got fired. That's my situation. I didn't want to be too personal. Nigga got fired. Now I got the e-phone. What you want me to do? Shit changed. That's why you don't overshare. That's why you don't tell them, hey, yeah, this is that is this, da, 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 da. It's okay to omit certain things. Don't worry about where we going. We going. Just get in the car. You're going to like it. All right? Don't worry about, yeah, I got 3 on the line right now, but this one really the front runner. Let me tell you about her. Because she got now. Don't do that. That's oversharing, my brothers. Stand down, Aki. Okay? Don't share that. Okay? But hey, you want to see it? I ain't hiding nothing. You want to see it? There you go. I'm telling y'all, you better not come in my room at night. You go see your mama in a very conspicuous situation. I done told you already. You big enough to know. You better not. You gonna learn that day. Hey. Hey. Okay, that's a true story. Look, I ain't locking no damn doors. You got me. What? You see it closed, you better knock. All right, because I'm not going out there and trying to fumble with the door to try to get out in case something go down. But you better not. I done told you. But I'm not hiding. That's what I'm talking about. We're not hiding these things. What you talking about? So that goes without saying. So now that we understand those things, right? Give me, hey brother, give me Ecclesiasticus 3 and verse 10. And yeah, give me Ecclesiasticus 3 and 10. Yeah, my internet is down. I'm gonna try to get it back.
Come. Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 and verse 10.
Come on.
Glory not in the dishonor of thy father, for thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee.
You see that? Now, this goes both ways. And not good. Salakia, that was Ecclesiasticus chapter 3.
Come, sir. 3 and verse 10.
And verse 10, I might have missed the mark a little bit. Salakia, that's not what I was going for. Because that's talking about the women. I'm not talking about the women. We talking about these men's, the head of the household. And my dadgummit. Either way, okay, scratch that. Never mind that. Give me Proverbs. No, I think it's Ecclesiasticus 33 and 19. Should have probably taken better notes.
Come, sir. All right.
Mm-hmm.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 33 and verse 19.
Come on.
Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend.
Oh, okay.
Is that what we?
Yeah, this is power over thee. Yeah. Read on. We gonna touch on that, right? Go ahead.
Come, sir. Verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend power over thee while thou livest.
Right. Read.
Come, and give not thy goods to another.
Okay, Salakia. So this is about the power that we touched on it before. This verse I should have brought out earlier. It's that balance. Right? So we're to serve, but you're not to be a simp to them. There's a balance there that we have to establish. What you got?
Like, I mean, you hit on the proposal, like the whole thing, you don't turn over to leadership, and that's the power.
Right.
Give that authority over. You know, like you said, ain't no, oh, baby, you make a decision. You go.
Right.
You're captain.
All times.
You stay in court. You stay in charge. You don't get that power over.
Right.
About understanding that power that lies in humanity. And you don't sacrifice, you don't compromise your manhood. And like, you make sure you hold that tight. And like I can find this in Isaiah as well.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about Israel, the children and women
rule over thee. Right.
Like, once you sit up here and you start giving into your kids and your real, like, oh, well, Daddy, we want to do something, go trick or treat. We want to do Christmas.
I do it for the kids. Right.
Now that you getting your power over to them.
Give me no, it's not a love me. Salakia. Hold on, am I even in the right place? I was not in the right place, y'all. That just so happened to be some verses for the same class. That worked out great. Okay, here we go. Okay. Watch this. Give me Colossians 3:18, Baba Kasha.
Come concert.
Here we go. I was tripping. Oh, go ahead.
My people, and when you're speaking about my people, you're talking about ministry.
Right.
As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Look at that.
And women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy path.
That's going to cause you to go off if you give them your strength.
Right.
It always will. We saw that in one of the greatest men of God of all time, one of the wisest men of God of all time. Started giving into these women and making all type of manner of shenanigans and temples to these women's gods and their ancient da-da-da. That's how Samson went off. It ain't had nothing to do with how many. I said Samson, Salaki. That's how Solomon went off, because it had nothing to do with how many. It had to do with him giving his power to them. Okay? It was simple. So you can have one, like in the case of Jezebel. He only had one wife, and it was her. And he gave his power unto her. Bad idea. Terrible idea. She was running things. She was pulling the strings. They both went off. So that's not what you're supposed to do. So understand, husbands, you are required to find that balance, to stay in constant connection to the Most High. Give me that Salakia, Colossians 3 and verse 18.
Okay, what we want? Verse 8, sir?
18, Salakia.
18. All right.
Yep.
Come on, sir. Colossians chapter 3 and verse 18. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands.
This is what you're going to hear a lot, because this is what women hear a lot. Women submit, right? It's very simple. Read.
Come on, as it is fit in the Lord. Husband.
Husbands. This is who we talking to. Women get what they're supposed to do, and I'm telling you, they get it. Naturally, a woman wants to submit. It's the unnatural things that happen to her that force her to think otherwise. Right. Like the unnatural understanding of this world. Happy wife, happy life. The unnatural understanding of Esau's monogamy. Right? All unnatural. That's what causes her to err. Her having that filthy, disgusting uncle that may have taken advantage of her.
Right. Yeah.
These things will give you, brothers, a litany of problems to deal with. But under it all, she naturally wants to submit. It's a natural thing for her to get on her back, for her to put her head down and ass up. Salakia. I mean, we speaking of the physical, but it relates to the spiritual. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, you understand what I'm saying. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Salakia. All right. The physical relates to the spiritual. Why is it taught? Why is it not even, it doesn't even necessarily have to be taught. Little boys deal with little girls different. Little girls deal with little boys different. Off top, it's a natural thing. So understand that they got theirs. But for you, my brothers, this second part is very important. Read.
Come. Husbands, love your wives.
We heard that too. Now here's the verb that goes right after. Read.
And be not bitter against them.
And be not bitter against them. Where does that bitterness come from? What bitterness are we talking about? What you got?
Why you heard that resentment you're talking about?
That resentment. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. That bitterness comes from you. That's where the bitterness comes from. Because you didn't fix the problem. You didn't tend to the issue. All across social media and all this shenanigans, you hear this crap about when a woman is venting, she don't want you to fix her problem. She just wants you to hear her. She just wants you to listen. To hell with that. If you're not providing solutions, if you don't want me to fix it, don't bring it to me.
Right.
And brothers, take the time. Hear your wives. I had to be told that by the generals a couple times. Listen to your wives. Listen to her. Because unlike a child, that is a grown-ass woman. And she understands a little bit about this and that. Understand not everything. Not most things. I mean, this is biblical, sisters. Look, don't get mad at me. All right? We can get it in Job if you want to read it out the Bible. All right? Brothers, if you're feeling froggy, get the verse for me. I think it's Job chapter 3. Look, we don't have to do that. I think we understand that they don't always understand what's going on. And I was in my brother's class before, and I heard his rib say something very heavy. She said something about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. And I was just thinking, what do you mean by that? And this, I feel the sister explained it well, you know, like knowing how to gauge and understand the emotions that this person is going through and whether or not they're being led by those emotions. I don't think she said this part, but I feel now it's now understanding whether or not she's being led by these emotions. So if you're being led by these emotions, brothers, if you see the leader, do you attack the body? Or do you attack the leader? You deal with what she's being led by. This is an emotional situation. You hitting her with logic, that ain't gonna change nothing about that leader. She's being led by emotion. Your kid wake up in the morning freaking out. Wake up in the middle of the night freaking out. You look at your watch, you look at your phone. Vivian ain't say nothing. The ring camera ain't go off. Ain't nobody jump in the house. The dogs put up. Everything good. Take your punk ass back to sleep, nigga. What the hell you do? That's not what you do. You don't lead that situation with logic. You don't, hey, stop. Don't do that. Ain't nothing bothering you. It was a dream. It was all a dream. Wake your ass up and then go back to sleep. Hey, you talking about? You don't do that with them. So don't do that with your ribs. You see she's in an emotional tirade. Deal with the emotions. Meet her there. Talk her down. It's going to take a while. It's going to be annoying.
That's right.
But listen to her. She'll tell you, and you'll be listening and be like, she's afraid. She's anxious. This is what she needs when she gets anxious. She's jealous. She's this, she's that, all these different emotions. She's angry. This is what she needs when she gets angry, and it's up to you to figure that out. Before anything in my life, before I had any legal job, my first legal way of getting funds was to teach. I taught high school math and science for years. My first student ever actually had a learning disability. At the time, I didn't know that. I didn't understand that. I just thought this nigga a little slow. We got to figure it out. Because he got a test coming up, and his mama gonna be mad at me if he fails. She paying me, man. She paying me. I'm in high school getting paid to tutor this kid. Pressure's on. You know what I mean? I'm like, I need to figure out how to get this to him. And I tried this way, and I tried that way, and I tried this way, and I tried that way, and I tried this way, and I tried to talk about it like this. Maybe if you look at it like that, maybe if you look at it like this, boom, that one worked. His little retarded ass took off. I kid you not. I can on YouTube. We ain't on TikTok. I can say that on YouTube. He took off. He never got another problem wrong once he figured it out. Like he was like slick, not slick. He was autistic. Look at hindsight. This nigga was autistic, and it was like, bro, when you finally get him to grasp it, he would never let it go. Treat your wives like autistic children. Wait, come on.
Having technical difficulties. Hey, shalom, Lord in Christ. Y'all bear with us. We having technical difficulties, but Officer Napash Rai, he'll be right back. But like he was saying, I'm gonna keep the class going until he come back. But like he was saying, I'm gonna read Colossians chapter 3 and verse 18. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands. Wives, submit yourselves to your husbands. You lay down with that man. Sex is marriage. The Bible said the man is the head of the house. So you trusted that man enough to lay down with him. Let that man lead you. Let that man play his role. Don't be difficult. Don't be complicated. But you all are to work together. You understand? And it reads, as it is fit in the Lord. So, as wives, as you submit to your man, to your husband, you are pleasing the Most High God. You understand what I'm saying? Because the same way that you submit to your man, that man also submits to Christ. Okay? Because the man is over you, and then Christ is over the man. And guess what? Christ himself even submits to someone. So you submit to your man submits to Christ, and Christ submits to the Most High Power, the Most High God. Okay, you see the structure. Adawan was going into it at the beginning of class. If you missed it, just rewind the class. And get the breakdown. Verse 19. Husbands, love your wives. Okay, so not only are the women are supposed to submit to their
Salakia.
And with that, I pass the class back to Officer Napash Ra.
Hey, we can hear that in the room. You tripping. We can hear that in the room.
You up now? You back?
I know I'm back, but Salakia, we back. We back. All right, we back. Okay, Salakia for the interruption. Had a little technical difficulties. Y'all understand that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And so when the shit start hitting a certain way, it's just gonna interrupt the airwave. Now, okay. So the last thing I said is that you have to. Okay. So the last thing that was said, we have to explain. Okay. So what was said was you have to treat your wife like an autistic child. And by that, I mean you have to have compassion, patience, understanding for her, consideration. You have to help her because sometimes she's not going to understand what it is that she's even going through. You can't tell your wife, put away the emotions. They are emotional creatures. So by that being the case, you have to deal with their emotions. That is your obligation. Just like it would be if you had an autistic child. It would be your obligation. and to show them this way, that way, the third way, the fourth way. Salakia, you said something, Halak?
La, sir.
Oh, I thought, okay. Oh, okay. Nah, we too out. Okay. So understand understand, brothers, that the emphasis is put on you. It's not on them to understand what they're going through. It's on you to understand what they're going through. It's on you to get them through what they're going through. Mm-hmm. You have to teach them this law, these statutes, these commandments. You have to teach them how you want your sandwich.
Right.
You got to teach them when to put the kids to bed, how to even talk to the kids. Because when they get in their emotions, any brother that's been raised by a single woman, and it doesn't even have to be a single woman, to be honest, just have a woman in your life that's raising you. Have your mother in your life that's raising you. There are times as you get older, you start realizing she is losing her shit. She is going through something that is way bigger than me, but I'm about to catch this extension cord. Sisters can attest to that from their mothers. And you need that guidance. You need that stability, that head to correct it all. Now, understand, my brothers with rank, this applies to you too. You have to understand the brothers that labor under you.
Right.
You know the brothers you labor amongst, the ones of your rank, the ones you buddy with, shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, we did that. Yeah, we was in the trenches. You understand them, Most High in Christ. But now have the patience to learn the men that are coming up.
Right.
Learn his weakness. Learn his fears. Learn his insecurities. Learn his strengths. Learn his abilities. And now govern yourself accordingly with that brother. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, in the ISUPK, we talk about a thing. The general really brought it home. And because I'm talking about leadership, understand that we have what's known as pocket tyrants. Right? These are men with power and authority that don't know what it's like to have power and authority.
Speak on it.
Okay, so you can see that in the military. You can see that in this body. You can see that anywhere. You can see that with your manager at your slavery. You can see it when somebody who has some authority, who just got raised into power, may have gotten a promotion. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to treat people under them. Don't be a pocket tyrant in your household. Don't treat her like a soldier that she's not supposed to be.
Right.
She's not at war. Okay? You are.
Right.
That's your job. It's hard sometimes for men to go out into this world, to know what's out here and to put on that hard shell and then to come home and be soft. You have to, you can't just go home, bitch, where my sandwich? Told y'all come home at 8. It's 8:01. Don't be a pocket tyrant. And I love the term pocket tyrant because you're not even a real tyrant. You're just really small. You're just a small annoyance. You make yourself smaller when you do that. Don't do that. Understand what leadership means. And see, this is now when I would get that Matthew 22. It's like in Matthew 20. All right. Let's get that again, Baba Kasha. Let's get that again.
Oh, sir. Matthew 20.
Salakia, give me 1 second. That ain't doing nothing. You're going to have to say it with your chest. This is the mic now.
Oh, that's on the mic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the computer's down.
Oh, well, Salaki, before that preset, I was going to get the definition for a tyrant, Baba Kasha.
Please and thank you.
A tyrant is a ruler or authority figure who exercises absolute power oppressively, unjustly, or cruelly. So if I may, that's one thing. It's like that's everything that goes against Christ. You know what I'm saying, and how he exercised his authority.
That's right.
What was that? What precept?
We talking about Matthew 20. Halak got it for me.
Oh, he got on. Oh,
Yeah, Halak got it. Read that for me, Baba Kasha. Matthew 20 and 22.
Oh, sir. Matthew chapter 20 and verse 22. Ye know not what ye ask.
Salakia. No. Not 20 and 22. Is it 20 and I'm off 20 and 7? Let me see.
Matthew 20 and 27.
27. Salakia. 27. The what?
No sweat, Adawan.
My memory ain't what it used to be. It never used to be good, though. Know that. No, I killed my memory with copious amounts of cannabis in my day. It was terrible. It's terrible. That stuff is not good for you. That is the devil. That is the devil. All right, don't do it. But go ahead, Salakia.
Matthew chapter verse 20. I mean chapter 20 and verse 27.
Yep, Khan, Baba Kasha.
And whosoever will be chief among you.
Whosoever would be chief among you. The heads, the rulers, the head of household, the captains, the generals, the officers. Read.
Khan, let him be your servant.
Let him be your servant as well. That's the position of those above us. That's why we see General Muhammad 2-3 times a damn week, because he is serving all of Israel and not knowing how many councils he got on Tuesday and then on Wednesday and in and out of this and in and out of that. The best example is you were there, brother. We sitting here not understanding something that we just so happen to be talking about after Sabbath service. We just so happen to be talking about a story in the Bible, not understanding truly what is going on here. And an officer of 5,000 picks up his phone and calls Commanding General Yohanan, the leader of all of Israel. And while trying to sustain his life by eating, brother, yeah, what was the question you got? You go ahead and ask. I'll give you some time. We held this man for an hour, giving a breakdown of about 10 verses. Salakia, can you turn that off before I do the shenanigans? About an hour, over an hour, in the middle of his meal, on the middle of a Sabbath.
Right.
And he decided to serve a handful of 50s and a young man because an officer of 5,000 just dialed him up right quick. We need to get this answer. We need some service. And these are the men that are here to serve. So instead of being that pocket tyrant in your household and wondering when she gonna wash your feet, when she gonna shine your boots, what about when you gonna rub hers? When you gonna buy her something?
Take it to the next one.
That too, you can do that too.
Let Moab do it.
No, Moab do it okay, but I do it better. Okay, know that. I don't paint them. Nah. They can look pretty, but hey, I got, you know what I mean. I'm a painter, okay. Not of toenails though. Salaki, what you got out?
Hey, it's like if I make
Come
very
on.
heavy point of what you're bringing out as far as the chiefest among you and understanding, for the young men, the troopers, young officers coming up in the truth of what we tapped on before. It's understanding, what your role is according to that rank. And even the example that you brought out with Commanding General Yohana.
Yeah.
Being the chiefest among us.
Chiefest.
You know what I'm saying? It's like situations like that. Situations like when I call Captain Yachty and
Come
he
on.
picks up right away. Or if he doesn't pick up, he
Call you right back. Hey, you talking about facts.
So understanding that that's, a very heavy thing, that you serve so many brothers and then you still are available and have time to get to these brothers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then even understanding, coming up.
We'll clap that up. Definitely.
And then, like I said, understand also the rank and order system that we have, because understand that you start with those lower ones. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you're a young man, contact that officer of 50. You know what I'm saying? You're a trooper, contact that officer of 50. If you're officer of 50, contact that officer of 500.
Right.
You're a 500, contact that officer of 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, you take it up because they should be those ones, first available for you.
Right.
But like I said, like, big shout out to the men above us that, they make that time to serve all of us.
That's right.
To make that sacrifice.
That's right. Most High in Christ. Let's clap that up again. Hey, talking about. Damn right. Damn right. It's a duty thing, right?
Right.
That's what that's about. So now when we look at such verses like Salakia, let me get Ephesians 6. And we'll start at verse 5 for context. Okay?
Khan.
Read that.
Khan. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 5. Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters.
Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters. We always hear this. It was engineered for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to even hear this. As slaves, as servants, to be obedient to your masters. This is why I said, I understand. My women know their position. Right? Coming in as a young man, then a trooper, then an officer of 50, you know your position. Right? Read.
Khan.
Come on.
Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling.
With fear and trembling, honor and respect. Right? Read on.
Khan. In singleness of your heart.
Not double thought, double-minded. Should I? Shouldn't I? Read.
Khan. As unto Christ.
As unto Christ. Read.
Verse 6. Not with eye service.
Jump down to verse 8 for me, Baba
Khan. Verse 8. Knowing that whatsoever good thing any man doeth, the same shall he receive of the Lord.
Hold on. That's not it. I think it might have been verse 9. Read verse 9.
I believe so, Adawan.
Yeah, verse 9.
Salakia, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
And ye masters, do the
and
same.
ye masters, because that's who this class is about. It's about my masters, about my head of households,
Right.
and about ye masters.
Right.
Because this is what happens every time in Christianity. This is what happens 99.98% of the time. You either kill them with reading up or reading on. Simple. Simple. You want to harp on what she should do, on what them under you should do.
Right.
How about you focus as the master on what you should do?
Right.
That's right.
My heads of household, my husbands, my fathers.
Right.
This is what you should do. Take it from the top, Ak.
Khan. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 9. And ye masters, do the same thing unto them.
Do the same thing unto them. What was the master supposed? What was the servant supposed to do to the masters? Obey.
Come.
So how does the masters obey the servants? You serve them, yeah, but serve them what? How do you know what to serve them? That's it. That's it. You listen to them. You gotta listen to them, Akim. It's hard to do because it sounds crazy. You gotta unpack it. You gotta make it make sense. You gotta back her up right here. You gotta, hey, no, what are you talking about? No, this is da da da. No, yeah, you said this though, and da 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 da. It's gonna take you 4 hours to understand one issue to then even start to fix it. But that's how masters obey their servants. That's how the head obeys the body.
Right.
Read on.
Come. Forbearing, threatening.
Don't threaten. Don't get into that bravado bullshit. Anytime, and try this even. Like a lot of times when men get frustrated and angry, we get bigger, right? Your chest pokes out, your voice gets deeper and louder, and it carries more. You're not even trying to yell, but I'm excited and it sounds like this. And they're like, why are you yelling? I'm like, I'm not yelling. What are you talking about? I'm just speaking in more of a full voice. We have that full voice. This goes back to what the sister even said when she was saying, because the correction comes from the Father, we have that voice like the Most High, like our Father, right? That powerful, trembling voice that sounds like lightning and thunder to them. That's what it sounds like to them. So we, being on the same plane as them, look, try, if you find yourself getting more excited and she says, why are you yelling? I'm not yelling. That's not the right answer. Salakia, I was excited. However, what I'm saying still needs to be heard. And that might really be it. That what you're saying just sounds so heavy that it hurts their ears because it hurts their heart. Hurts them deep. Because that correction is painful. It hurts. But she needs it.
Right.
They need it from you. They need that leadership. They need that correction. And how can you lead? How can you correct? unless you know where you're going.
Right.
Unless you know the truth.
Right.
Unless you know how to follow. Coming into the truth, that's the first thing I said to my rep. I didn't say, hey, look, you need to do this and you need to do that. You know what she need to do? Because she was off, I was off, we was off. Coming into the truth is, let me show you how to serve. That's what you can do. Be an example of what a servant is supposed to be.
That's right.
That's a good master. Get in the water with her. She's scared of the water. She's scared of that servitude. She's scared to submit. Then get in submission with her.
Right.
Get in all black. Put a headband on. Put boots on. And serve the men above you. Show them how to do it.
Con out of one con.
Then they ain't got no excuse.
Right.
There's no excuse. I showed you. Come on, babe. Look, I said con out of one con. I didn't like that either. But this has to be done. This is the right way. This is his way of doing it. And I have to submit to his way. Just like you should submit to mine. You see that?
Right.
That's your responsibility, Akim. It ain't easy for a leader to be a servant, a natural leader. And that's why I was saying it's so much easier for the woman. She naturally wants to submit. She naturally wants to get on her back. It's a natural thing for her. It's not natural for a man to submit to another man. Nah, this nigga ain't go through as much schooling as I did. His subjects and verbs don't even agree. The fuck? I'm supposed to serve this nigga. Look at his credit score. Man, I bet my credit score. Look what he driving. Look what he got on. Why am I supposed to follow this nigga? What you got out?
And it's like, I mean, it's so heavy what we just got into, because, you know what I'm saying, bringing out this truth. Oh, it's like,
I don't know if it's picking you up.
Nah, it's like that's so heavy, you know what I'm saying, what you're saying. And that's what's so heavy about this truth of us bringing out our culture, bringing out our history, and understanding how we're supposed to move, how we're supposed to coordinate ourselves.
Right.
Because Christ gave us the blueprint on how to be men, and understanding that, hey, if you're to be a leader, this is how you are. This is how to be a follower. So, you know what I'm saying, this world, this society has, you know what I'm saying, brought us together of thinking that that same thing is like, oh man, I'm not supposed to be submissive. I'm supposed to be a leader.
Right.
Not understanding that, no, if you're to be a leader, you have to be able to submit to your brother. You have to be able to, you know what I'm saying, serve your brother.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the heavy thing about getting to the truth, of bringing it back to how Yahushua Mashiach set things out for us to be. This is the blueprint that the Most High laid out. This is the life that Christ led, and we are to be that same mind like in Christ. So we have to start getting used to being like getting rid of this world. That's the whole thing about shutting yourself of the world. Stop thinking that, oh, well, now I ain't gonna listen to him. I ain't gonna follow him.
Right.
I ain't gonna do that.
Right.
Because you turn around and the same thing is going to happen when you're put in a position to lead other men.
Right.
They're going to look at you that same exact way. You know what I'm saying? So understanding that, hey, if you want men to follow you, you have to know how to follow.
Right.
You know
so, that's right.
That's right. That's right. And for my husbands, it's hard if your rib make more than you, because in this world, she put head of household on the paper.
Right.
It's hard if she has custody of the kids, because this is a mother state. Georgia is considered a mother state, if you didn't know. Because as men, we have a child out of wedlock. You have zero rights to that child in the state of Georgia until you legitimize that child. So it's hard to be the head of a household when the household is in the center of Babylon. It's hard. But that's the bed we have. That's the bed we made. Because we decided to not keep his law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
We decided as a group to go off from his ways and follow their ways. Now we have the task of waking up ourselves and those around us.
Count out of one count.
Right.
And it starts in your household. Be the head of your household, my niggas.
That's right.
And with that, we'll pass the class off to priest and prophet of 50, Ra'ai Banya Howard. You gotta come up here. Tilt a little bit for you.
All right. Give another hand for that powerful class. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister shall court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10, means 10 in Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations will be the Feast of the Memorial of the Trumpets. That should be September 11th, Friday, 2026. And all Akim and Akwathium, check the bulletin board in the hallway for important dates. With that, we're going to salute the men of Israel. Men of Israel, Amajim, Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak, which what we said in Hebrew was, may the Lord bless you in the name of Christ. Every time his hands down, now we're going to salute the sisters in the room. Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh. And what we said is, may the Lord watch over you in the name of Christ. Every time his hands down, class dismissed.